The number one thing that people usually say to me when they're getting going is like, bro, there's so much out here, I don't even know where to start. And I have been there as well. A lot of us have, especially with everything that is out now. A million different directions, a million different insights. But the first time when it all cracked open, suddenly everything felt like a rabbit hole, and everyone had an opinion wrapped in a brand. Spiritual TikTok, crystal influencers, YouTube prophets, it's literally loud out there. So let me say this real simple. You start where it feels right. Not what sounds impressive, not what gets the most likes, not even what I say. You follow what feels like it's whispering to you, even if it's weird and even if it doesn't make sense yet. That's your compass. Now let's talk about truth for a second. The word gets tossed around a lot. Speak your truth, live your truth. Truth is absolute. But what I've learned is truth is just a vehicle. It's what gets you from one place to the next. Like, if I'm walking on a certain path and I need a truth to move forward, then that's my truth in that moment. And when I grow, that truth might morph, crack, shed, or become something just completely different. And that's not betrayal, that's evolution. So here's an example. Simple one. Go ask 10 people who Jesus was. You'll get different answers. Is one of them wrong? Nah, homie. Like, each one is looking through the lens of where they're at, their experience, their need, their season. Truth bends to reveal more of itself the deeper you go. And truth, for the most part, isn't universal. So the question isn't, what is the truth? It's, what truth am I walking with right now, and is it still carrying me forward? If yes, keep walking. If no, stop hoarding that truth in such high regards, because it just became a hindrance. Now here's the deeper part. Just because someone sees it differently than you doesn't mean you're in a debate. It means you've been handed a new perspective. And perspective, that's the real gold, your own. I'm not here to defend my version, I'm here to share it, to hear yours, and to learn how you walked your path. And if need be, I might need to adjust mine based on that, because your experience is your truth, my experience is my truth. Now, let's go back to that thermometer example I've given before. We both walk up to a thermometer and it reads 60 degrees. I say it's cold because it is, and you say it's warm because it is. Who's right? Neither, and both. Your experience of 60 degrees is your truth, and my experience of it is mine. That's how all this works. Now, granted, there are plenty of idiots that would rather argue on whether your truth of 60 degrees is true or not, meaning some are so level of thinking that they would actually try to tell me the 60 isn't cold, as if that wasn't my experience. And that's just how it works. I mean, let that sink in, right? People who have never walked in your shoes will try and tell you that what you feel about your own experiences is wrong because they experience something different and feel that everyone must be that. That's called, well, that's just fucking stupid. Call it what you want. But the magic, it's not in agreeing with others. It's not in comparing the view from the different mountain peaks even. Because we've all had our own perspective and we've all had different experiences on purpose. I mean, the whole splitting of self at the source level was not to go do the same shit as a bunch of different versions. It's so we could see all the perspective, you know, kind of common sense under it all. So if you're just getting started, start small, stay honest, and start with what pulls you. Don't worry if it changes down the road. It's supposed to. That's how you know that you're evolving. And don't let anyone shame your curiosity or pace. If someone tells you that your truth is invalid just because it's different, smile, don't argue your case. That just means they're still trying to prove theirs. So ignore that shit. We're not here to prove, we're here to remember. But truth isn't a destination, it's a torch. So carry it till it burns out. Then light the next one. Welcome to the path, homie. You don't need to see the whole thing to take your first step. Start with what's true for you. Hold on to that. Don't let nobody tell you different, and keep walking. But don't also force it. If that truth isn't carrying you forward, maybe it's time for another one. Truth is a placeholder. And a lot of times, truth is just a deep-rooted belief that we hold on to so tightly that we have made it as something we consider absolute. And in reality, it's just belief.